A Chapter in Life interviews take 1. My name is Matt J Hemmings and I play James. A Chapter in Life is basically just a story about a bunch of teens that seem to be going through troubles, but that are sort of far apart from each other, but there's correlations between them, and it's sort of just battling through that, basically. My favourite part of filming, it's going to be a bit of an odd one to say, but it's a scene that basically is quite hard for as an actor to sort of do. That is like, it's a difficult one to do. I'm not going to give too much away, but yeah, it was quite a challenge to sort of figure out how to do that without just making my character just sort of like at least having a little bit of vagueness of understanding as to what he's doing, without just making it just he's the worst. But yeah, it's just figuring out how to make him actually interesting, without just having him just one-dimensional. Yeah, but that's the scene that I think was the hardest to figure that out, and that's why I enjoyed doing it. One of the biggest challenges that I faced was just basically just sort of keeping a lot of energy up, because a lot of the stuff that, especially the scenes I've been doing, has been quite high energy, and it's just sort of making sure that you sort of give everything because everyone else is sort of giving everything, and it's that sort of team, like that, a lot of that teamwork that you sort of I've kind of learned to sort of work with. Like you can bounce off each other and everyone gives more and more, and you get more out of it if everyone sort of works together. I mean, I would say nothing, but it would be a bit of a lie because you always take a little bit of yourself into whatever you do. But I think I'd say it is very opposite to. I like to think he's very opposite to like how I am. But I suppose some of this demeanour is probably a little bit like that sort of, you know, relaxedness that I think I kind of have. But yeah, most of it I don't think I have a lot to relate to him, but I don't think so anyway. I'd say a lot. I don't really like anyone who puts themselves above anybody else for whatever reason, in any scenario. I don't think there's an excuse for it anywhere, especially if it's someone you supposedly love. But yeah, I think that's probably the biggest thing, is just the way he treats people. I like to think I'm the opposite of that. Yeah. A lot of the things that I've picked up from this is definitely just, you know, you have obviously the script and that, but it's just figuring out a way of creating your own thing out of it. You know, like the character, if you saw it just on the page, he's just the absolute worst. So it's just figuring out a way of making that interesting and not just having him, just like I said before, one-dimensional. I think that was definitely one of the biggest things I've learned, is just to sort of go through it and see how you can have a bit yourself in there as well, make it more unique. I wouldn't say there was a particular person, it was just more of I had a bit of an understanding of people like my character, from just people you see on, like, you know, out and about, people that maybe you've spoken to and known, and you know, on YouTube you can just see how to sort of find out how somebody is, say, an abuser, and I just looked at that and did essentially impersonation of I basically just did the little steps, like you know, he does this, they do that, I did that, so I just did that. So it's just how you would sort of see in public and see, oh, he's a bit of a, basically just sort of doing, seeing people like that is basically my biggest inspiration for that. Yeah. Right now I just finished Good Omens, which is it was just so good. It's just such a good show. If you don't know it, it's worth a check on the old Amazon Prime. It's a good show. So I'm starting a BA course in September at Met Film School for 2 years, acting for screen. So in between there and there, I'm just going to be doing some auditions here and there, basically, sort of figuring out how it all works, really, because I'm new to it. This acting world. Yeah. My Instagram name is at M7Hemmings. Simple. Thank you for watching. Check out A Chapter in Life by Moonchild Pictures soon.